and hairy. It's a beautiful afternoon.
It is not here.
It's perfect
It's
out here.
18 degrees outside.
Dude, I really need a haircut, don't you think? Look at that thing.
You're pretty hairy, dude.
Man. At least I trimmed my beard, though, so that's good. Boo. What a week.
I got a haircut.
How long does it take you to cut your hair?
Like that haircut time?
Yeah, like
Like from when I sit down and start shaving my head till the time I'm done?
what other time would there be?
Like, I don't know if you meant like the time in between haircuts or...
I said, how long does it take to cut your hair?
Like 15 minutes.
You do it yourself?
I do it, and then Mrs. Bald comes and cleans it up and shaves the neck.
You still miss spots?
Yeah, I'm not standing in front of a mirror.
Why don't you just do it in front of a mirror?
Because that would make a big mess.
Where do you do it?
In the kitchen.
It's the same amount of mess.
Yeah, but then it'd be all over the sink and everything. I don't know.
Dude, you should just go full bald.
No.
You ever thought about it?
No, I would never do it.
Why not? With the beard.
I would
bald
do it for
with
a
the
Halloween costume, maybe, but...
Halloween costume. Just do it, man. Just...
I don't know.
Like maybe not thick bald, but no guard on the buzzer bald.
I've done that in the summer before. Sometimes it's nice to have even less hair when it's hot out.
I bet it does suck when it's cold out, though.
I mean, you always wear a hat.
I guess it's kind of nice that your hair never gets messed up, though.
Yeah. Never have to gel it or comb it or anything like that.
Do you use shampoo?
When it gets long, I do. I usually give myself a haircut every 2 to 3 weeks. If I get into the third week, it's definitely shampoo time and not just like, you know,
Bar
like
soap.
when you just grab a bar of soap and you just like soap all your body, you know? Like you just do your head and...
I have this is a dumb conversation. I have a body wash that says you can also use it in your hair. So that's how I washed my hair last night.
Why not?
It definitely didn't get it as clean, though. You know, it's not like formalized for that kind of stuff. But my hair smelled really good. So that's good.
Mrs. Harry like that?
She bought the body wash. It is, what is it? Bath and Body Works for men. Yeah. Anywho, what's going on, man?
Snow and ice.
Ice and snow.
It hasn't been fun.
Do you have to scoop your driveway?
Yes, and I thought about our Would You Rather last week, and I would have much rather mowed the grass in 100 degree.
Let's see when it's 100 degrees. Let's see. When it's 100 degrees and you're mowing your grass.
It doesn't hurt your body and hurt your back and hurt your arms to shovel that wet snow.
Man, you're out of shape.
Like, it doesn't hurt to mow the yard, even with a half self-propelled lawnmower.
Do you find yourself going in circles with your half self-propelled lawnmower?
It just tilts one way.
I've seen videos on the internet where, like, let's say you have like a flagpole in the middle of your yard. So that's all they do is they tie a rope around their lawnmower and then tie the other end to the pole in the middle of the yard and then just let it go. And it just winds itself around the pole and just mows the grass all by itself. That's genius. Genius. Dude, let's jump into this beer. What do you think?
Let's get to the beer, dude.
why we're here, I think. I mean, I like chatting with you and all that, but if there wasn't beer involved.
So you wanted something juicy, and I wasn't quite sure like what you meant. There was one option that I had that said juicy in the name, but it just happened to be out of stock at my store.
So, like juicy, it's like a type of beer. Like, but I've searched like all sorts of things, and I've only had like really small breweries who had them. You know what I'm saying? But I think also a lot of juicies are also considered hazy IPAs, which was the other one that we didn't get because you didn't have.
Yeah.
So maybe that's for another show.
But I still think that this one could be good.
I think so. Maybe it will, warm you up when it's all snowy and icy out there.
Get me pumped up for a trip to a more tropical location.
You guys figure that shit out yet?
No.
You guys gotta figure that shit out. All right. Well, go ahead and introduce it, dude.
It's from one of Bald and Harry's favorite breweries.
Yeah.
Boulevard Tropical.
Boulevard Tropical Pale Ale.
Pale Ale.
With grapefruit and passion fruit.
What?
Thanks for your help.
You're welcome. Did you fix it?
What?
Did you do it?
Yeah.
Good.
With almost a finger broken.
What'd you help your kid with?
I did not help them with the kennel.
Hey, I was yelling for you.
I didn't hear you. Sorry, bud.
Probably because you have that too loud.
Bud. I think.
All right, well, let's get into it.
I think your boy's not too happy with you. Whoa. Did you hear that?
They'll get over it. Who's
5
texting?
That was a robocall. 5.9% alky. Smells pretty tasty.
Smells on my nose, dude.
It smells refreshing.
It does. It smells pink like the can, doesn't it? If you had to put a color to the smell of it, don't you think it smells pink?
I guess. I don't know.
Smell it. This is my son that says all beers smell the same. I'm going to have him smell it and see if he agrees.
Smells the exact same.
Is that Mini-Me?
Yeah. No, this is Mini-Me.
Oh. I thought it was Mini-Me. It sounded like Mini-Me.
Smells the exact same.
Well, let's take a sip.
Have him taste it.
No.
The beer has gone good.
Yeah, dude. It's sweet. It's refreshing.
Ooh. And tart.
Yeah. Tart at the end. It starts off sweet and then kind of hits. It's a sweet tart.
One of those the sour patch things? They say they start sour and then they turn sweet. This is the reverse of that.
Yeah.
I am not disappointed at all. Boulevard just crushing it home as they always do.
Yeah, dude.
Man, we should go there. Don't you think we should go there?
When was the last time you're like, that Boulevard beer sucked? Never.
They have a wheat beer, don't they? I think I tried.
We did Boulevard wheat, and we liked it.
Did I like it? I don't remember.
Yeah, remember the backpacks?
Yes. Okay. Yes, you're right. I'm thinking of something different. Oh, I was thinking of Blue Moon Mango, whatever.
Yeah,
that was horrible. That was nasty.
I gave those away.
That was gross. But this, man, I even like the can though. The design.
Yeah, it's dope, dude. Oh, I almost spilled it on my computer.
Your computer.
Man. Dude, I might have found one of my new favorite beers.
Daddy, did you tell Uncle Nate about your puppy?
Do you want to talk about that on the show?
I mean, I guess we could.
There's a new member of the Bald family.
It will be here in just about an hour or so.
Oh shit! It's not even at the house yet.
No.
Yeah, so you've never even met it.
No.
Look really excited about it.
I'm torn.
What? You're torn?
Yeah. I
So
mean,
this was not your decision, it sounds like.
it had my blessing.
Okay. But not your idea.
No.
You're not a 2-dog household kind of a guy.
No, not usually.
Well, if you gave it your blessing, you can't be upset about it.
I know. I'm just you think of the worst in these situations. Number one comes the dollar signs. Dogs
Yes.
aren't free, even if they aren't. Even if they are free, they aren't free.
The initial price tag is the smallest price you pay for a dog.
Yes. Unless you're buying some like AKC Kennel Club,
I don't know, man.
whatever.
No,
for
there's
$2,000.
no, because even then, let's say the dog lives 14 years. Think about every single thing that you put into that dog throughout those years.
That's true.
Vet bills, dog food, grooming. That's another thing you didn't think because you got a like golden doodle or some shit.
Labradoodle.
Labradoodle. You're gonna have to groom that thing. Do you think about that? Yeah, bring it to the groomers. Either that or teach your kids how to cut your dog's hair, but good luck.
It won't have like that curly hair.
Okay.
It's straight haired. So I don't know, like maybe it's a doodle labra. I don't know I don't know how these things work out between the mom and the dad or whatever, but
what is it? You have to do the genetic squares in biology class. Like if your mom has blue eyes and you have brown eyes, you have a 1 out of 4 chance of having blue eyes, like recessive genes and non-recessive genes.
Yeah, who knows? It might have a beard. It might not have a beard.
I have a beard.
All I know is that it's yellow. It's of the yellow variety.
How old is it?
Its birthday was on like November 20 something, maybe.
Did you just say its birthday was in November? Like,
What's wrong with that?
I mean, taken out of context, that the dog could be 742 for all I know. Hey man, how old are you? Oh well, my birthday is in May.
November 20 something 2019. Okay.
Like you could have said it was born in November, but you said its birthday was in November. Its birthday. I mean, yes, technically it was their birthday, but you don't really use that. Isn't that interesting? Like, yeah, it's your birthday every year, right? Because it's the day you were birthed. But
You celebrate your dog's birthday?
yeah, it is one of my dog's birthday coming up here next week.
How do you know?
Because it's on her paperwork.
Do you celebrate it? You like get him a treat or something?
We usually get some doggy ice cream. They eat that shit up. It's not real ice cream. Just like looks like ice cream. I have party hats usually.
I think Disney Plus is eating up my internet connection.
Your bandwidth. What's on the Disney Plus this week? More Hannah Montana?
Yep. Yep.
Dude, you should get... I have an app. It's called Wi-Fi Analyzer.
So I got this new phone.
Yeah? Did you die? You there?
Yes, I did die. I can't see you. Okay, there you are. It's Disney Plus.
I was going to say, I have this Wi-Fi analyzer thing. And it tells me like the strength of the signal. Of all of the Wi-Fi signals in my area. So, I'm the red line. You still can't see me? Can you hear me?
Right now, I can't. Yeah.
I mean, here, hang on. I want to make sure it's not my shit. And that's your shit.
No. Can you guys wait just a little bit to watch Hannah Montana?
We're not watching that. We're watching Rebels.
Okay, can you wait just a little bit? Please.
But by the time you're done, then mommy's gonna be back. And then we won't be able to.
You can watch some tonight.
No. It's just a stinking video. It's not gonna be wacky. It won't be like it when you actually watch it. And it's not just Disney Plus, it's our stinging internet.
Please.
Then what are we gonna do? Sit there on our bums? No.
I double checked. I just watched a video in 1080 and it was streaming just fine out here. So it's not me. Are you gonna be okay? Man, this beer's really good though, right?
It is. I just wish I had an internet connection. Is it still on, or are you guys paused? Okay.
So it's not Disney Plus.
Where is your router in your house?
Right above me. Like literally right above me.
It's working now. You can see me and hear me. See?
Yeah.
But your kids are going to be pissed off at you.
What do we do?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
You know what? They can survive. I didn't have Disney Plus when I was a child.
Hey, what can we do?
Judd can do his math.
And what
Ooh.
can I do?
Do your reading.
I don't want to do my reading.
Anyway,
Dude,
I've got a new segment for you, Harry.
I'm so happy. It's called Why Harry Should Be Happy He Doesn't Have Kids. Is that the new segment? What's the new segment? Are they just watching you because they have nothing to do?
It's who said it on Twitter.
Okay, I'm all about it.
I got one kid watching me.
There-
Who said it on Twitter?
Okay, do I get like a category? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I'll explain it to you.
all right. I mean, there's a lot of.
So we all
Twitter
know
users.
that this week the Astros got caught cheating.
Okay.
4 people have lost their jobs because of it. It's a big deal. Their World Series is tainted. Who knows how many players were in on it? It's just a scandal that's rocked sports this last week, right?
The biggest baseball scandal since steroids.
Yes. So, our favorite team is the Tampa Bay Rays, right?
Yeah, I would agree with that.
4 former Tampa Bay Rays have tweeted about the subject
That you know of.
that I know of.
Okay.
Evan Longoria, Chris Archer, Trevor Plouffe, and Tommy Pham.
Okay.
And Tommy Pham.
Got you.
Of those 4, who said, what happened to the term cheaters never prosper?
It's Archer. It's got to be Archer, and I'll tell you why. He's very head game, very cerebral, like very theological. Not theological. That's not what I was looking for. He's always like thinking and thinks too hard. And I remember back when he played with the Rays, it'd be like 3 a.m. and he'd have some long drawn out tweet about like the meaning of the universe. So him going, what happened to the phrase cheaters never prosper? It's got to be him. I don't see Tommy Pham doing it. Tommy Pham would just be like, yo, there's no fans in this stadium. And Evan Longoria would be tweeting, where's my cap? That guy took my cap. Remember that commercial?
Yeah.
And then the other guy I don't really know. So it's Chris Archer.
Okay, I will tell you Chris Archer's tweet. Ready for it?
It wasn't Chris Archer.
It could be. Could be.
But
Chris Archer's tweet.
okay.
I'm in a mood right now after hearing the latest BS teams have been up to. Red mad-faced emoji.
So it was not Chris Archer. You have to admit that sounds like a Chris Archer tweet, though.
I'll give you Tommy Pham's. It's just a picture. I don't know if I have. It won't work on here. It's a picture of Jose Altuve's jersey.
So people are saying that because Altuve was saying, don't take off my shirt, that means he has some type of apparatus.
You want me to tell you Evan Longoria's tweet?
Oh, so you picked the guy I didn't know as the tweet.
Yes. Do you want to hear Evan Longoria's tweet?
Sure.
What happened to the term cheaters never prosper?
It was Evan Longoria.
So it was Evan Longoria.
I miss Evan Longoria. He's a good dude. I think one of my favorite memories of Evan Longoria, I think he was rounding third. Yeah, he's rounding third base. You know, like on his way to score. And he's chewing bubble gum, right? and he blows a gigantic bubble while he's rounding third. Who does that?
Like not during a home run trot.
No,
like during
not in between plays or like anything like that. No, he is literally rounding third, and it's like going to be a play at the plate, and he's like, who really? Like, it's just that routine for you that you can just blow a bubble of bubble gum? That's kind of crazy. Would you say Evan Longoria is your favorite Rays player of all time?
It's hard because deep down you want to cheer for the current Rays. You know?
Sure.
But it kind of would be David Price, but you can't say somebody who's played for the Red Sox.
That's true.
So, I mean, probably it'd be Evan Longoria.
And I would say Evan Longoria, like, he helped the Rays become popular, I would say. Like, finally, like, he was the first great just Rays player. You can't say Wade Boggs or, he was the first good one.
Yeah.
The first
He'll
memorable
be the first, like, real player from the Rays to have their number retired.
Absolutely. No doubt about that. They'll retire that the day he retires.
Yeah. In fact, when he retires, he'll probably retire as a Ray.
Probably, yes. So
especially
that way,
if he keeps up his mediocre years in San Francisco.
Dude, we might bring him back. We might get a good deal on him. I mean, he can't be worth that much right now, right?
Yeah.
I think he bats like 250, knocks in maybe 20 home runs, if that. His fielding's not what it used to be. I say bring him back. Fans would go ape shit crazy.
How about a timeout?
It's an early timeout, but go for it.
I've been drinking for a while.
Okay, you're good, dude.
I'll be right back. Did you hear it vibrating?
Yep. Dude, let's talk a little bit more about this scandal. Because everybody's talking about the Yankees, right? And how the Yankees got screwed out of stuff. The Rays got screwed. The Rays won
Remember how after Game 5, Glasnow was like, I was tipping my pitches. They knew what I was pitching. Yeah, right. They knew it wasn't because you were tipping.
Right. And not only that, but the Rays won the home games and the Astros won their home games. It's a 7-game series split between the home field advantage. Like, yeah. It's not very often that it goes that cut and dry. You know what I mean? Like, it's just unreal. There's without a shadow of doubt, they're cheaters, and it's finally out there. And I don't think the penalties were harsh enough, honestly.
Well, I think that the players should be penalized too.
Well, not necessarily, because if the coach says this is what you're going to do, you got to do what the coach says. Don't you think? Right?
Not necessarily.
But, like, I mean, I don't know. I mean, the players are going to do whatever they got to do. The coaches shouldn't allow it. It's their responsibility, if you ask me.
Well, they all got fired.
Do you think they're going to
3 of them?
Do you think they're going to suck now?
Like Jose Altuve's batting average will go down 50 points.
I mean, it's gotta. If you look at their home and away stats in the postseason, it's unreal. It's absolutely unreal. Now, don't get me wrong, there is such thing as home field advantage, but not by that much. Dude, I think your kids didn't follow your directions. I think they're still watching Disney Plus.
Dude, I don't know what the deal is with my internet connection. It's freaking killing me.
Who is your internet service provider?
CenturyLink.
Is that like all you can get out there? Are they like the cream of
Well,
the
you can
crop?
get Cox too. You can get Cox, but everybody says Cox sucks too. It wasn't this bad last week.
Nope. So what are they watching on the Disney Plus?
Star Wars Rebels.
What's that?
It's a cartoon. I don't know.
Anywho.
Here's a question. Are you ready for a segment?
Yeah. We can do a
It's
segment.
Would You Rather.
You got some good questions? Would
One just came up.
you rather? I'm sure my neighbor's looking at me funny. I think I did better that time than I did last week.
So would you rather have a terrible internet connection that you can barely watch a video and it takes 30 minutes to download a 5-minute video and it's so laggy that you like watch 15 seconds and then you have to wait another 15 seconds to watch the next 15 seconds, or just have no internet at all?
I would rather have a shitty internet connection. That's better than nothing at all, right?
It's less frustrating. You might not die of a heart attack.
Because of the added stress in your life?
Yes. A 10-minute shit might turn into a hour and a half long shit to just watch that YouTube video that you wanted to watch.
I saw something on Reddit. This one of my favorite Reddit communities is Am I the Asshole? So you ask Reddit, am I the asshole for doing whatever? And so this lady was like, am I the asshole for turning off the Wi-Fi whenever my husband's taking a ridiculously long dump? Like, he's just been in there way too long. Just cut it off. Just gonna unplug this thing. That's pretty funny.
That's when you just turn off the Wi-Fi, dude.
Yeah, that's what they were saying. But, you know, maybe he doesn't have as good of a
Or he's
4G
using an iPad or something like that.
Right, he's probably got the iPad in there. So you would say you would rather have no internet?
At this particular point in time,
This particular point in time.
I would rather have no internet at all. It's freaking killing me.
So I have a pretty basic one, but I think it could be interesting. Would you rather be able to time travel or to fly?
Time travel for sure, dude.
You
I've
sure?
always wanted to time travel. I dream about it. It's like if I could come up with one superpower, it would be time travel. My favorite movies are Back to the Future movies. Just to be able to see things that people can't anymore. I wouldn't even need to travel into the future. I'd rather just travel into the past and be like, wow, that was crazy, and move and travel back.
So like what, like when, like, yeah, when would be like where, what would you do first if you could time travel?
Like the first chance I had to time travel.
Yeah, where would you go, or when rather?
I don't know. It's so hard. There's so many of them.
If you're that excited about it, like, would you go see Jesus?
No, I wouldn't. That's the one thing I wouldn't go to.
Oh, I get it. Because it's kind of like if you find out how they do the magic trick, it's not fun to watch anymore.
It's just, it's one thing that you have faith in that you don't need to see it.
Wait a minute. That doesn't look as cool anymore. I mean, that's a great magic trick right there, though. I mean, that's not bad.
Yeah, it is. Anyway, I mean, going to see like the Wild West or World War II or
why would you
the
want
Civil
to see
War,
World War II? Why would you want to go see a war?
just to see what it was like, dude.
Dude, that's why you read books. You know, people like wrote about it. I'd be all about going to the future, man. And I was going to say I would rather time travel than fly because I can travel to the future where they figured out how they can make people fly. Best of both worlds, man.
And take that back to the past.
Exactly. And make bank. Now everybody can fly.
Nah, dude. I don't want to time travel into the future.
Dude, I would totally pull a Biff and get a sports almanac.
And future you would be filthy rich.
Isn't Biff Trump basically in that movie? Like, isn't that kind of what he...
Dude, I've been told that that character is based off of Trump in Back to the Future Part 2.
I believe it.
Biff Tower and
Yeah.
all that stuff, the casinos and, you know.
I believe it. I love how Trump is the like only guy who didn't make money off of making casinos.
Like who makes a casino and loses money?
It's literally like
it's like
the only guaranteed income.
I'm guaranteeing myself that I can make money,
right?
Because it's guaranteed. It's not like I don't know. It's not like other things. It's just like you put money into a machine and less money comes out than goes back in. Guaranteed winning money. And it's printing your own money, and he can't make money off of it.
So what did he do? He became president, and now he's making money off of being the president, even though he's not taking a salary.
Yeah. Of course you aren't taking a salary because you're going to spend all your money at your hotels and resorts.
Because they would fail if he didn't. That's good. Let's move on. We're not a political show.
Yeah, we're not a political show.
You got another one?
I didn't have a chance to think of any ahead of time. I
Well,
didn't think about it.
Here's one for you.
Would you rather be a hammer or a nail? Hey!
Matching shirts. You like that?
Yeah.
We look like
National
tourists in
champs.
Florida. It's great.
Yeah.
I told my wife that I am a tourist. Even though I've been down here for like 15 years, I'm still a tourist, man. You know? Living
You're
a
still
dream.
looking up at the palm trees every day,
Dude,
dude.
absolutely, man. Absolutely. Like, man, palm trees. Look at that. All right.
So then the new dog, I had the opportunity to name the new dog.
What'd you name it?
Well, I didn't end up naming it, but anyway. I wanted to find a girly name of a palm tree. Like a breed of palm tree that was a girly name, and I couldn't find one.
Like you'd name it Areca?
Yeah, that's not a good name.
Those are the kind of palms I planted in my yard. Dude, you kind of got a little sunset in my background here. See that?
Yeah.
Like right there. See that?
Yeah.
Check that out. Dude, you should just move to Florida. Let's face it.
If I could, I would.
I smushed a mosquito on my screen.
I would love to have mosquitoes right now.
Dude, so if you had to, would you rather get rid of from your diet forever pizza or steak? I wrote
That's
this
just
question for
depressing
you.
to think about.
I wrote this for
That's
you.
so depressing to think about.
It's
Those
an
are my
easy
two
one for
favorite
me.
foods. I can't live without them.
Yep.
I would have to go steak. Here's the reason why. Is it's more expensive.
Mm-hmm.
There isn't as many options. You kind of have to plan for it to fire up the grill or whatever.
Sure.
Pizza, you can go frozen. You can go Skeezers. You can go Pizza Hut. You can go Papa John's. You can go...
You say skeezers?
Yeah. You can go somewhere nicer, like a local place that has good pizza. I mean, you can go anything with pizza.
And you can put anything on it.
Yeah. I mean, you can change it up if you want to. Steak, to me, there's only a few ways and a few different varieties of steak, and they're all expensive, and you can't do it every day. I could literally do pizza every day and not feel bad about it because it could be relatively inexpensive if you choose to do the relatively inexpensive way, and it's still good. You know?
Like skeezers?
Yeah, or frozen pizza.
Skeezers? Why you call it skeezers?
Yeah. But you can't do steak relatively cheap unless it's on sale every month, you know, the one time a month.
And you don't want cheap steak.
No.
Like cheap steak, that's gross. I'd rather not have steak.
So,
dude, you know what I noticed is this beer is not making us burp.
I'm burping, just little burps.
Yeah, normally half the soundtrack to this show is burps. But I agree with you. You have to keep pizza. You have to. There's no choice.
So does that make pizza my favorite food?
Yeah, it definitely does. Like, what do you do?
Because the kids always ask me, what's your favorite food, steak or pizza? And I'm like, I'm torn. I can't decide.
I just helped you decide right there. And
so
like,
maybe the more appropriate question is, what's your food can't you live without?
Yes. And like you know, like if you're moving, what are you gonna do? Buy your buddy some steak? No, you buy him pizza.
That's true. Although if somebody provided me steak, I'd be like, is it ribeye? I'll be over.
Let's do this. Let's move the grill first.
Yeah.
I might have one more would you rather for us here.
Okay.
I must have been hungry when I was making this list.
Dude, I'm starving. All I've had today is a bowl of Cheetos, and I'm not even lying.
I had a very healthy diet today. 2 strips of bacon in the morning, and then I bought a taquito at the gas station when I bought some beer.
Nice.
That brought a whole argument with my wife. I'm like, why would I have never not wanted a taquito? They're the only time in my life that I have not wanted a taquito, and it's not every time, is right after I just ate a taquito. But even then, I'm like, yeah,
Was
I'm
it like shredded beef, ground beef, chicken?
Chicken and cheese, man. Right off the roller grill. Good stuff.
QT? Oh, yeah, you don't have QTs.
I don't have QT.
Down there.
It's the equivalent of the QT. We have the racetrack. It's called racetrack. It's kind of like a QT.
More than a gas station.
No Rooster Boosters, though.
Pizza?
They do have pizza. I've never had it, though. It looks gross.
Supposedly the QT pizza is legit.
Dude, you love gas station pizza.
Well, Casey's is
wasn't good.
Casey's is awesome.
No, it wasn't that good. It was like, If I'm a construction worker and that's my choice for lunch, okay.
A construction worker?
Well, because
construction workers have lower standards.
No, like because they're like on the road, they're like outside, so they just go to the gas station for lunch. That's what I picture. Like if you
just look down on blue collar jobs.
No, I'm saying like if you're like a
Mr.
retail
White
worker,
collar sitting in a office naked because he doesn't want the co-workers to be naked.
All right, here you go. So you have the option to initiate this perk in your life or not. Why is my battery running low? I just started charging this thing. I'll gotta grab a charger after this. You can have free beer, free unlimited beer.
Ooh, any choice of beer?
Any choice of beer. You just snap your fingers and it appears in front of you, right?
Even if it's not available in my area?
Correct. However, you're not able ever to decide what you're going to eat next.
I don't agree.
It's basically like you're in prison and you just get whatever's on the menu.
I could have to eat bologna sandwiches the rest of my life.
No, it's just your next meal isn't, you don't get any say in what's going to appear.
So it's like my wife chooses the meal every time.
Every time. I mean, sometimes it'll be good. Sometimes you'll get pizza or a steak.
But sometimes I'll get kale salad.
Yep.
You know what? Screw it. I could learn to like that stuff. People I haven't read about it, but my wife has read about people that have trained themselves to like vegetables.
You can do it, dude. You can do it.
I could train myself to like vegetables, and if I can't eat it, I'll just drink a beer and fill up that way.
There you go. Liquid bread, right?
Yes. I would take the free beer, and I would learn to like vegetables. I
disagree. I like having the option to choose.
Dude, what if it's go to me out thinking about a bologna sandwich on cheap white bread with mustard.
Dude, I gotta go get a charger. My laptop's about to die.
I'm gonna take a time out too.
Hopefully the recording doesn't get screwed. I guess we'll see. Anywho, man, I am enjoying these beers though.
Me too.
Foresee a
Fresh,
very
exotic fruit.
high rating in our future.
Have you ever eaten a passion fruit?
I've had dried passion fruit. Never had
Does it-
passion fruit.
Sounds like a fruit that if you eat it makes you sexy. Does it?
I mean, I've had it. Look at me. I'll let you answer that one. Just saying. Dude, I think it's time for our next segment.
Is it? Ball, Bald and Harry, Bald and Harry trivia.
Kind of sounded like you had a stroke, but yeah, that. You didn't have a stroke, so that's good.
No.
All right, let's take a look. We know that guy.
Bald Senior.
Hi, Bald. Hi, Harry. It's Old Man Bald here with your trivia question for today's episode of Bald and Harry. Here's the question. Since we're dealing with a lot of news about the United States president, I thought I would have a little fun with a question about a U.S. president. Which U.S. president is a member of the National Wrestling Hall of Fame?
The National Wrestling Hall of Fame. You're all going? Okay.
You get done, there's a whole bunch of stuff in the kitchen.
To put away.
Even fridge stuff.
So, he didn't say the National Pro Wrestling Hall of Fame. It was the wrestling. No. Maybe it's Abraham Lincoln. I know
Why would Abraham Lincoln be in it?
He was a wrestler, man.
He was?
Yeah, but that would probably been like a retro, like putting him in posthumously kind of thing. He was known for being a wrestler, though. Teddy Roosevelt, maybe?
Not pro, but Wrestling Hall of Fame.
He didn't say that, but I think we can put two and two together on that.
So the only president I know of that showed up in pro wrestling
It's President
is
Trump.
Donald Trump. I don't like to call him President Trump. He's Donald Trump.
Not my president.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm going with Abraham Lincoln.
Dude, there wasn't even wrestling back then, was there?
Dude, wrestling started millennia ago with the Greeks, man. That was the original Olympic sport. Don't you think?
Yeah, but I don't know about Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah, man. That's who I'm going with. You can pick whoever you want. What, you think
I'm
it
going to
was...
go with Harry Truman.
Why?
Maybe he wrestled in high school.
So you just randomly picked a president.
Yes.
I guess we'll see here. Hang on. Let's see. Let's take a look. Who is it?
Okay, here's your answer, and it's probably not the one you would have guessed. It's Abraham Lincoln, who apparently was quite a successful wrestler in his time, apparently losing almost none of his 300 wrestling matches. Good day.
Yes!
It's because he was like 6'7".
Dude, no, he wasn't. No, he wasn't.
How tall was... Hey, Siri. How tall was Abraham Lincoln?
Abraham Lincoln died April 15th, 1865.
That's not what I asked.
Peterson House.
Hey, Siri. How tall was Abraham Lincoln?
Abraham Lincoln was 6 feet.
6'4".
That's not 6'7". But dude, you thought I was like joking.
Yeah, I thought you were.
No, dude. Dude, I'm so happy for myself right now. You have no idea.
Can you put the elevator music on real quick?
Sure. Bink. All better?
Yeah. Whew.
Dude, it's a little dark for me.
Dude, it got dark out in like 5 minutes there.
Yeah. Took a while.
Anyway, Mrs. Bald forgot the main ingredient for dinner. Steak.
You're having steak for dinner.
Some kind of steak, yes. So let's rate this beer.
Dude, it's funny you say that because I'm probably having pizza for dinner.
Lightning won last night. 7-1.
To top my 2 bacon plus a taquito diet, I'm going to eat some pizza.
Papa's?
I don't know. Might go with the West Shore. Yeah, let's rate this thing. I just cracked open my 3rd one. So drinkability's on point.
Yeah. I'm gonna go 4. Because it's got a little bit of uncomfortable bitterness, but not enough to make
Not
it
enough to sway
bad.
me away. No. And I've obviously I'm going to go through 3 of these. No issue.
Yeah.
And flavor, dude.
I want to hear yours first. Because you're digging this beer, dude.
What I love about the flavor is it still tastes like a beer. You know?
Yeah.
But it's juicy. Put it on the board, dude. I'm going with a 5.
Ooh. I'm going to go 4. I'm not going to go that high. But
I'm going with a 5. 5 for flavor. When was the last time we did a 5 for flavor? Probably
it's been
a long time. Like
probably
maybe for
since their
value or
year
drinkability.
anniversary.
Oh, I gave a 5 for the Catalina lime mixer.
Yeah. But our year anniversary, the Tank 7 was also a 5.
Tank 7. Well, I mean that was a perfect score on the Tank 7. Yeah.
Another Boulevard.
Another Boulevard. Dude, we didn't do selfie with a beer.
Let's do it.
I'm going to have to put the flash on. Boop, beep, beep. Yeah, get some better lighting here. That's a bad one. I moved the camera. My lighting's horrible, but it'll do. I'll post them up here. Value. I paid like $10.50.
Honestly, I have no idea how much I paid for it. There was no price tag.
You didn't check the receipt?
I forgot to. So I'm going to assume it was around $10, $10.
Probably.
I didn't rate the flavor. Oh, I went 4 with flavor, right?
Yep.
I'm going to go 5 with value.
Whoa, you're going with the 5 on the value. Really? What's your thoughts behind that?
It's really good, and for Boulevard's always a decent price.
It's good, man. It's good.
I mean, you get 6 of them at the 5.9. It's not a huge alcohol volume, but it's enough to get you going.
It's good, man. It's a good beer. It's just one for the books. Those are some high ratings. Certainly going to drink it again.
Yeah. What if you went to a bar and they had it on tap? Would you order it?
Oh, hell yeah. I don't see them doing that, though. I don't see a bar having this.
No. But if you went to the beer store and you're like, what should I drink tonight? You'd go for this.
That'd be great. Absolutely. Man. So, dude, is your puppy coming home in a minute or what?
Yep, they all went to go get the dog.
And some steak.
And I have to go get the steak.
Oh, you have to go get the steak.
Yep.
Why don't they just stop on their way to get the dog?
That would be too complicated.
Hey.
Whoa, hey.
There you go.
Florida room is lit up, dude.
Dude, this beer, though, it's impressive. I want to meet the guy who made this beer.
Let's go on a tour sometime. Next time you come to Omaha, we're driving down and going on a tour.
I'm down with that. We have to find something else to do, too. We can't just do that.
We'll go to a baseball game or something.
This was good, though, man. This was good. I enjoyed it. I know you got to go get some steak, so we'll wrap up.
All right, dude. Sorry about the internet connection. It's been good the last few minutes here.
Yeah, as soon as the kids left, all of a sudden your internet works. Yeah, email me your pick. We'll get them up here.
Got it emailed already, dude.
Dang, good for you. Your selfie game's been pretty strong for the past couple of weeks. I'm kind of proud of you. And you're learning how to use a computer.
Learning slowly but surely.
All right, man. Well, I'm going to go finish the rest of this thing. Heck yeah.
Enjoy your Zaw, dude.
Will do. Send a pic of your pup. I'll put it up here.
All right.
We'll talk to you next week. It's going to be
all right, dude.
A tough one to follow.
Yep.
All right, man. Thanks for having a beer with me.
Oh, Boulevard. Coming through in the clutch.
Go Chiefs.
Yep.
Dude, you got plenty of them Chiefs Kingdoms?
I got 20.
You like thingamabobs? I've got 20. What movie is that from?
That would be the Little Mermaid.
All right, man. I'll talk to you later.
All right.
Have a
Later,
good
bro.
one. See ya.
Bye.